Sami Hamdi is the editor-in-chief of the International Interest. He joins us now live from London. Welcome to you, Sami. Is it fair to say that Saied is now unstoppable and has carte blanche to do whatever he wants now in Tunis?
On the contrary, his language is changing. The reality is that now he's talking about amending the constitution instead of using the word ta'liq, which is the suspension of the constitution. We're seeing a sort of rolling back in the language of Saied after what has been a tumultuous week for him internationally. We saw this week a G7 joint statement that came out that called for a return to a constitutional order, implying that they reject his argument that he's operating within the constitution. And then we saw an extraordinary statement come out from the presidency on the day when the deputy president of the EU visited Tunis. Joseph Borrell released a statement saying he had told Saied that he should return to the constitution, he should resume parliamentary activities. The actual text was he conveyed the apprehension of the EU towards Said's decisions. And at 10 o'clock at night, the presidency released a statement saying we reject international interference and we will not accept to be a student being lectured as if we were students. So now we're seeing suddenly that instead of ta'liq al-dustur, suspension of the constitution, we're now seeing amending the constitution, ta'dil al-dustur, and we're also seeing now signs that Saied wants to implement the government, something he's been resisting, something he doesn't want. He doesn't want to appoint a prime minister who might wield the constitutional powers against him. And this is why now we're seeing that rather than Saied looking comfortable, we're now seeing him under increasing pressure, especially given that the prime international backer of the coup, which is France, was not able to prevent the G7 statement. And we're also seeing the parties that supported him within Tunisia, whether that's Tayar Demokrati, whether that's the trade unions announced that they reject the notion that there should be any changes to the constitution without early elections. Tayar Demokrati, which was one of the loudest advocates for the implementation of Article 80, released a statement saying they are against the amending of the constitution, something that led Saied to say he's been stabbed in the back by those that he trusted. Rather than Saied looking unstoppable, while he still looks in a position of strength, the reality is that the clamor is getting unusually louder for Saied, and the frustration being felt amongst his supporters is getting louder. And it appears that in the statement of amending the constitution, we actually see a rolling back on the language Saied is using, not a sign that he's moving forward.
Sami Hamdi, really appreciate your analysis. We really learned a lot in that statement. Thank you so much.